Okay, before we begin, I just want to quickly confirm, am I audible to you? Am I clearly audible to you? Okay, thank you for responding. Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all the respected dignitaries, academicians, scientists, faculty members, researchers, students, agri professionals, and the participants joining us on the day 10 of UNNAT KRISHI 2026. As we are already at day 10, which reflects our dedication, consistency, and commitment towards the professional growth in the agriculture and allied sector. Today's session is very special as it focuses on the horticulture innovation, vegetable sciences, and climate smart production strategies, which are clearly pillar of nutritional security and farmer income enhancement. It is my privilege to introduce today's esteemed speaker, Dr. Asutosh Kumar, horticulture scientist, vegetable scientist specialist, and climate smart agriculture specialist. Dr. Asutosh Kumar is a dynamic academic and extension specialist with over 7 years of experience in research and field level agricultural development, particularly in vegetable sciences and climate resilience horticulture. He holds an PhD in vegetable sciences from Bihar Agriculture University, Sabor, and has served as subject matter specialist in horticulture at Krishi Vigyan Kendra, where he has actively worked as technology dissemination, farmers capacity building, and applied research. His core area of expert includes crop modeling and microenvironment management, nutrient optimization in vegetable crops, climate risk analysis and resilience farmer strategies, precision agriculture and protected cultivation system. Dr. Kumar has published multiple peer-reviewed research papers, edited important agricultural books, and contributed as a co-principal investigator in ICR-funded projects. He has been honored with Popular Extension Worker Award 2021 and Young Scientist Award 2022-23, recognizing his balanced contribution to both research and extension. We are truly honored to have such a dedicated scientist and extension expert with us today. With great respect and enthusiasm, I now invite Dr. Asutosh Kumar to kindly deliver today's technical session and enlighten us with his expertise in vegetable sciences and climate smart horticulture. So, the virtual dais is yours. Ashutosh, sir, am I audible to you? I think there is connectivity problem. Wait for few seconds. Be patient, guys. There is connectivity issue.
Yeah, Ashutosh sir. Hello, Ashutosh sir.
Ashutosh sir, kindly unmute yourself.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir, now you're audible.
May I share the screen?
No, sir, your voice is not that clear.
May I share the screen?
Yes, sir.
Now voice is clear?
Sir, I think there is network problem for your side. You can start the presentation.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, okay, okay. Is visible? Hello.
Yes, sir, it's clearly visible.
It's moving.
Yes, sir.
May I start?
Yes, sir, you may start.
Okay, okay, okay. Good evening to all participants and stakeholders. My best wishes. Today's my topic is digital and digital and artificial intelligence, and the crux of this presentation is the transforming systems through nowadays we can see that the farmers are facing the scarcity of labor, and due to this they are not able to get their optimum results because the scarcity of labor is there. They are not able to perform their optimum duties related to interculture operations and other spraying of fungicide, insecticide, and other nutrients, and better fertilization application at precision time, which is affecting the crop growth and their quality, which in turn reduces their optimum productivity also. So here comes the role of digital and artificial intelligence enabled agriculture. And nowadays, this has become cherry on the cake, or you can say that it's a highly hyped topic. And day before yesterday, there has been the launch of AI platform of India, first ever Sarvam AI, and other under the umbrella of Bharat Vistar. You all, and one number has also been released on which the farmers can call and take their agriculture updates and weather updates on their fingertips. But the language is only in Marathi, Hindi, and Gujarati is available, and it will be available in other states' languages also, but in due course time. It will take 3 to 4 months, but you can see the government of India is also taking keen interest and pushing back themselves to how to integrate digital and AI in the field of agriculture. So, why it is the need for digital agriculture now? Because the global pressure equation. What is the global pressure equation that I have been parted in four subparts? Firstly is the 10 billion people by 2050 population increase, and we have the less arable land. Arable land means cultivable land. Wastelands are also there, but in wastelands, most of the crops and fruit crops and other vegetables cannot be grown, are not getting optimum productivity, and the climate volatility intensifying, and climate volatility intensifying, it is synonymous to climate change, and the agriculture labor declining by 30%, and it is on the getting higher. I have taken this average around, it is average, but it is getting higher and higher. These four simultaneous pressures create an unprecedented challenge traditional agriculture methods cannot scale to meet this equation. And here we see because the digital agriculture has to come to play. The previous slide was why it has the need of the hour and how it has to be conducted. That it has a framework, how it will be taking place. Firstly, we require data. Now, secondly, we require intelligence. Thirdly, decision. And fourth, automation. This whole framework is work in such a way that the digital agriculture is not about technology. It's about transforming data into economic value through a systematic intelligence pipeline. Because if we follow these four subparts, and the outcome and the end result ours is to gain some economic value, gain some economic interest, gain some industrial value. If we get some industrial value, economic value, then only farmers fetches benefits. But always there will be a comparison. The analytics comparisons between artificial intelligence and traditional is open and shut case. We can clearly see that in traditional, we have to depend on historical patterns according to which we react, and then manual interpretations. After 4 5 years 6 years, if we take the data of farms, how was the productivity, how was the yield, how many times that kind of disease infestation takes place, on past experiences we used to do the uh, present operations. But somehow and sometimes we gain advantages, but sometimes after applying so much precautions also, our crop yield little bit on the declining side, or sometimes major disease outbreak also take place. But when artificial intelligence enabled technology is incorporated, then reactive changes into predictive. Then we have the real time adaptation, and there will be an automated intervention. These topics that AI enabled that I have mentioned, it is explained in later slides. And there is an agriculture intelligence stack. It is like that we have to follow some pattern, some steps. These are very important steps. Then only we will get the result. Firstly, we have to incorporate sensors and internet of things. Secondly, connectivity. Without connectivity, the sensors will not be able to record the data and carry forward to the other platform. Then we have cloud infrastructure where data can be stored. And when the data is collected and stored, then artificial intelligence and analytics comes into play, which gives clear picture about the situation and forecasts the yield and the symptoms of the disease. And by analyzing these all things, then farmers is able to take the decision. Because of these four, the decision can be taken in real time. And this stack represents the technical architecture of modern agriculture. Each layer enables the one above it, with farmer decision at the apex. Because in agriculture, decision taking is the real solution to the problem. Because nowadays we have to take decisions at the right time, and the time we have very less, and farmers are not able to make the decisions at the right time. That's where they make the losses. So this is the illustration of the agriculture intelligence stack, how it should be there. Internet of things, smart farming. When it is connected to network, then it collects the sunlight, yield data, moisture, pH, water pH, soil temperature, weather studies. Collecting all the data and amalgamation of all the data gives the real situation of the crop, whether it is performing well or not, and what is the requirement and what it will require. It gives, and the farmer, after seeing all the data, he makes the decision what should be done. So decision quality data. Decision gives, if taken, the right decision is been taken, which driven by the quality data. What is that? Continuous monitoring of soil moisture, temperature, pH, and nutrient levels transforms guesswork into precision. And nowadays, precision is the key to the successful, sustainable, and beneficial farming. Now we move to next slide. These are the illustrations when AI system. It records all the weather data and wind speed, sun temperature, sunshine hours, and predicts the yield, how it is going to yield in the future. This is the same. At the same time, we can also give the pest infestation, the current situation of the suggest that whether pest or disease infestation will occur or not. This also plays major role in reduction of cost of cultivation. Then waterproof, here we can see the water moisture meter, which is waterproof, also corrosive preventive, and it gives precision moisture reading of the soil, which in turn indicates the how much irrigation it should be there and how it is managed. And irrigation is also a major part of the cost of cultivation. Sometimes over irrigation also affects the crop. But if we have that data, then we can give optimum irrigation, which also increases the yield by 20 to 30%. And over, at the same time, it reduces the moisture losses also. This is the another form of model, that base station in the farm, which collects the data and gives it to the server. And you can say that wireless server or wireless sensors are also there in the farm, and it can be driven and can be displayed on the dashboard with real-time data, which in turn gives the better results and better decision making by the farmer. Artificial intelligence plus computer vision. This is also one other part where it helps and gives instantaneous results and instantaneous right decisions to make the farmer for its for his or her farm doing well. What are they? Early disease detection, crop stress mapping, precision intervention. This computer vision enables sub-field precision, identifying problems at the plant level before they become field level loss. So when it can be detected at plant level, the cost of spraying any kind of insecticide, fungicide, whether weed also, then it reduces the it reduces the cost, because at field level losses will there, the quantity will be more. At plant level, it detects, then the quantity will require less, and it also limits the infestation of that particular infection or disease or any weed, so that the other crops may not affect and their yield goes on better. This is the example. That's how you can see that how clearly they detect and capture the picture when artificial intelligence is enabled, and they captured this kind of picture, infected leaves, and they clearly and quickly delivers that what kind of infection is there. It is whether it is a nutrient disorder, physiological disorder, or it is a disease infestation or a pest infestation. Here we can see that drone, how is it is analyzing. They are analyzing a targeted spray, because the pressure of that spraying is very high, so it drops on the canopy of that particular crop. And due to AI enabled and satellite data, these are well connected to the geo coordinates also, so that the particular area, you can see that the square, the spray has to be done in that particular area only, along the periphery of that area, not on the other side of the periphery of that particular targeted area. So much precision is there. That's why quantity requirement for the spray of 1 acre and 2 acre is much less by in comparison to what labor used to spray by knapsack sprayer. This is also one of the important part where autonomous farm machinery comes into play, because when labor is scarcity is there, definitely uh, driver will be also not be available at the right time. So autonomous farm machinery also comes to play, which is incorporated with the AI, which helps in labor substitution and operational precision. Autonomous tractors, harvesters, and sprayers operate 24/7 with centimeter level accuracy. You can see. And in this sector, the John Deere, that tractor company, their autonomous systems are leading in the Europe and US markets. Here you can see different equipment. These all are automated, and in India, in Punjab, it has been started, but it has to go more ahead for the dissemination of this technology. Sorry, in the rest part of the our country. Here you can see that precision agriculture. Precision agriculture is, I will come back to this slide later on. Here we can see the illustrations of precision agriculture. First of all, here you can see the difference also. Here you can see trickle yield processing, spatial temporal yield zones, and soil treating also, and validation also. This all has been taken by AI enabled, and the sensors and IoTs which deliver these kind of data by satellite image capturing, remote sensing, and this kind of data is available on the dashboard or on the system. Here you can see raw, clean and normalized and interpolated historical yield processing data. And in spatial stability also, you can see that different years. But these all data is on our fingertips. Soil pH is also there, soil EC is also there. And in the next slide, we can see the status. But in the refined way, we have seen the variable rate application. Different colors, and that pockets and square pockets has been plotted and giving us an impressions that in how much area good quantity of fertilizer has been applied and where less quantity of fertilizer has been applied. We can easily identify and demarcate the area. But if we haven't used this, is it possible to go and find each and every area where the fertilizer doses were high or where the fertilizer doses were less than optimum? So here comes the precision agriculture, and it is the crux of precision agriculture is the right input, apply right input at the right place at the right time, and the technology translates into economic benefits. Sometimes digital agriculture can also be synonymous to predictive agriculture, because as we incorporate artificial intelligence and number of internet of things and sensors, and actually they collect real time data at the right at real time data, and fetches and delivered on the system and gives the real prediction of disease infestation by evaluating the microclimatic conditions of the particular crop within that crop field area. So which helps in forecasting the yield, if pest can be pest infestation will take place or not, or weather risk modeling also, because weather is not in our hand. How the weather will take a turn, whether will be there will be a hailstorm, whether there will be a dry spells of weather, there will be no rain, how we have to manage. Because if we are not able to manage the weather also, then 60 to 70% weather plays the role in the crop productivity. And this is the thing we are sometimes farmers are not observing the in that way. If we are aware of that within 2 3 months monsoon will not be good, then we have to arrange for the irrigation. We have to manually arrange the irrigation, how to irrigate the field. Because if you are not knowing, then we have been doing as per the rain-fed agriculture, then our crops will end in losses. Yield will be low. But if we get this kind of awareness that the weather in future is not going to be optimum or beneficial, or we can say not regulated by that according to the crop. So these predictions helps in taking the farmers to take right decisions within a real time, within the correct time, which gives them a better opportunity to perform their best even in adverse conditions. So predictive models shift farm management from reactive crisis response to proactive risk mitigation, fundamentally changing the economics of the agriculture. Digital farm platforms. These are the data-driven decision systems. Integrated platforms synthesize sensor data, satellite imagery, weather forecasts into actionable recommendations. Example, Climate Field View. Climate Field View is a platform where if the sensor data like which sensors like soil moisture and sunshine hours collecting the data, satellite imagery, and weather forecasts, when taken into that platform and that particular dashboard, they give some recommendations whether in coming days irrigation should be given or not, or otherwise, even if manage by taking the satellite imagery of vegetation, they can see that if particular nutrient level is down or not, or in near future their deficiency is going to come, so they will suggest that this much amount of nutrient should be applied within 4 days or 5 days. So these are giving upper hand to the farmers in taking the decisions at the right time. Intelligent spraying. And intelligent spraying in the case of herbicide application is the major role, or you can say uh, you can say it, क्या बोलते हैं, ट्रुप का इक्का, you can say that ट्रुप का इक्का, very important and deciding factor, because all know that weeds whenever it comes, it reduces the yield. It is also a source of disease infestations, but they don't infect by that disease, but they carry that disease, that pest, and our crop, particular crop, any crop, get infested by the disease, and also the yield also reduces. But here intelligent spraying, that blue river technology, this is also governed by the John Deere. The blue river technology is that they see and then spray, see and spray. These are two keywords where they see and differentiate between crop and weed, and their differentiation, it is done in milliseconds. Here comes the artificial intelligence. It differentiates within milliseconds, and you can see that spray is going, it is targeted, very narrow line, single line, and particular area only where weed is. So reducing use by 90% because it only targets that particular weed with a small quantity of spray, that solution or solvent required. on that particular place. So overall spray by the our labor or napson on the sprayer, it reduces the usage by 90%.
Sir,
It is the
actually,
whole farm visibility monitoring of crop health, water stress, growth patterns across entire operations. Here are some illustrations. Here you can see NDVI, normalized difference vegetation index, and normalized difference what. Hello.
sir, actually, in middle, your voice was not there and PPTs were not moving, so that's why
Yes.
there's a problem.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Hello.
Yes, sir. Am I audible to you? Participants, can you please confirm? Am I audible to you guys?
Yes, audible.
Okay. Sir, can you please rejoin this meeting? I think there is internet connectivity problem. Sir, can you please unmute yourself?
My slide is visible
No, sir, not yet.
now.
No, sir.
No, sir.
No. Hello. It is visible now.
Yes, sir.
Ashutosh sir, your slide is visible.
Okay. Sorry for interruption in the network congestion. Sorry for all the folks. So now we are back in satellite intelligence. So satellite intelligence, it is a multispectral satellite imagery provides continuous monitoring of crop health, water stress, and growth patterns across entire operations. And this is the very good and crystal clear example. Here we can see how it is utilized by our experts, and the farmers can also be utilized by a mere normal training, how it is utilized and how these colors are considered and what are the
Sorry
interpretations
for
of these colors.
interrupting in the middle, but the slide is not visible now.
Okay. Now,
No,
No,
sir.
okay.
sir.
Now it is visible.
No, sir.
Not visible.
Yes, sir, now it's clearly visible.
Okay. We have been on this satellite intelligence. Now we are showing we were on the example of satellite intelligence.
Sir, it again stopped. I think you can just make it to the full screen.
Yeah, I made the full screen. Okay, it has lost there. Stop sharing has gone. When I start this slide presentation, then only it goes. Okay, wait a second. Wait a second. Yeah. My screen is visible.
Not. Yes, sir, now it's visible.
It's visible. Now it is visible.
See, the content is not there, but it's showing that you are presenting something.
Okay. The slide has been opened. Still, it is not displaying on that sharing screen. Na?
Yes, sir.
My laptop screen is visible now.
No, sir, nothing is visible. It's just showing that you are presenting something, but the content is not there.
Okay. Now it's visible.
No.
No, sir, not really.
happened?
It's okay, sir. If
Due
there
to
is an
some.
internet connectivity problem, can we have the one-on-one interactive session?
Okay, okay, okay. I will give. I will be WhatsApping this seminar. Then you
Okay,
can
sure, sir. I'll be
present on your.
sharing this PPT along with the participants.
Yeah. Few more slides has been there only. Something went wrong on when screen sharing. Okay. If I share the presentation on your side, you can share it, and by sharing and moving the slides, I can still 3 4 slides
Okay,
are only
sure,
there.
sir. Send it to
Okay.
me.
Give me your email ID.
You can share it with me on WhatsApp also.
WhatsApp. My mail is open now. That's why. Otherwise, again, I have to go in the mobile.
I
It
have
will
sent
be
it to
easier
you.
for me.
I have sent
Email.
it. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Just a second.
Ma'am, also share previous lectures in WhatsApp group.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you every day you are saying sure, ma'am, but you are not sharing actually. Please today share all the lectures.
Actually, see, all the speakers are not comfortable with sharing their PPTs with you guys.
Okay, ma'am.
Those who were saying that will share with you in the end.
Yeah, let me
Okay.
dictate. Yeah, Mr. Akash, all the sessions are also available on our YouTube channel. So you may go through it. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, we can go on interactive session. Due to network issue, it is taking a bit long.
Okay, sir, no problem. Participants, if you have any questions or query, you may proceed either raising your hand virtually or take your question in the chat box. Feel free to ask the question directly to the sir.
Let me try once more.
Sure, sir.
Now slides are visible.
No.
No, sir, it's not visible.
Okay, okay. We can start. Due to some network issue, these slides are not able to share it on the platform.
Okay, participants, if you have any query, you can ask directly to the sir.
3 4 slides were missing. Left. Okay.
Sir, you mentioned that satellite image shows that some nutrient deficiency like pH, EC, and other nutrients.
No,
How
no,
it
no, no,
will?
no, no. Satellite satellite imaging is not does not show the nutrient deficiency. They give the clear cut spread of vegetation. If you have a very large area in a district, if you will go to on an expedition to find that crop is or not there, or there is
Okay.
vegetation is not there.
Huh.
This is where remote sensing. It is the part of remote sensing. You open your laptop, taking the satellite imaging, you can see the vegetation has been there or not, or there has been a drought condition, or there you have plotted some farms and the vegetation is not good, you can exactly at a real time you can call that particular farm manager or that particular organization or that particular center that your crop is not performing well. It
But
will be the nutrient deficiency is different thing. It's a very plant level. There comes the IoTs, Internet of Things, which is installed in the farm plot or agriculture field, and they collect the data like sunshine hours, wind speed, wind temperature, and duration of the sunlight, and also the crop vegetation canopy area, how much chlorophyll content. These all amalgamation of all these data, they give a clear-cut picture that whether a crop is going to perform better or there will be in near future will be a deficiency of some kind of nutrient or micronutrient. It will give you some kind of decision-making criteria, and data will be available with you and you can make the decision at the right time.
Yes, anyone have any further questions?
okay, based on the data that map has been generated, right, sir?
Which map? That satellite imaging?
pH, EC, you have shown sir, some maps.
Yeah. Based on data that PHEC, PHEC, it map is not there. That last that satellite imaging data, that map you are asking, or that previous slide that PHEC, it was the flow of workflow, that how the data is collected and amalgamation of all these indicators like pH, EC, soil moisture, and crop vegetation, all these enabled, and then they give output of that particular crop requires irrigation or it is in stress condition or what kind of mitigation measures has to be taken. But that satellite imaging, you do not get confused, it is giving a rough picture, or you can get a very in real time that vegetation is there or not, vegetation chlorophyll content is getting low or their vegetation is damaged is there. Because when you go there, then you will find it will kill your most of the time. Because if the field area is far, then you will plan the things. But if you're using satellite imaging technology, you can get real situation of that particular field, that particular farm, and you can direct the decision, and particular farm manager can be directed to take further measures because it absorbs and it also saves your time, and the time is the key, which time is the key for
Okay.
making real time decisions appropriately.
Okay. Based on that map, we have to go for the soil sampling and collect the sample and go for
Yeah.
analysis.
Based on that,
It will save the
but at the same time, but first of all, we have to expose ourselves to the digital platforms, software, how it is done. Because if you are not exposed to ourselves to that platform, how it is taking the data, how it is analyzing the data, and how it has to be done with our procedure, there kind of some protocols is also there which has to be followed. Then only we will able to get the very good and beneficial outcomes and optimum results on the field. Because if we don't know how to use it, then how we will integrate that artificial intelligence in digital platforms in our agriculture field? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Sir, in case of artificial intelligence, for example, the disease identification, we have to upload the pictures in case of a computer, right, sir? And then the data will process
Right.
and give the result.
Yeah. But in artificial intelligence, sometimes preloaded data is also there, because you can see on our Google platforms. If we search
Okay.
disease symptoms, many more images are there. Many more, very vast number of images are there. Sometimes you get confused that you have the idea of symptoms, but after seeing the images, you also get sometimes confused that is it the same? This is the symptom, because physiological disorder symptoms and disease symptoms somewhat mix, sometimes similar. And this is where the scientist and specialist comes into play, that they will decide which disease symptom is correct and clearly pictured, and gives the clear cut conclusion that disease is there or it is a physiological disorder. Then that data, it has to be uploaded in that particular software. So here comes the role of universities, national research centers for different crops, where they will use and upload the data, and they give the right platform of the disease infestation and physiological disorder. Then only they will able to give the better results, better decision making tools.
Hello, sir.
Hello,
Good evening, sir.
good evening.
Sir, which type of crops use such type of technology? Which type of crops?
Here it has to be, yeah. The staggered harvesting crops are facing little bit difficult, because uh, you can see in cereals, it has been using it has been a decade or 2 decade before technology has been using, just like that crop modeling, digital soil moisture meter, recording of sunshine hours. It is easier for the crop which is sown at the same time, harvested at the same time. You are getting the point. Like wheat, paddy, potato, onion, they are harvested on the same day. They are not harvested in the month period time. Cabbage. Cabbage is a vegetable crop which is harvested along at the same time. They are not going to harvest uh, 3-4 days. But tomato, brinjal, they are sugarcane, they are harvested at different intervals. This, in this case, the data which we put in the software, and we will not get the authentic. So that crop modeling, it is also, you can say that it is a part of crop modeling, where the crop data, their time period, their rate of variable rate technology, it is synchronized, and it has been taken that if the ideal conditions are available to the particular crop, how much yield it will be there, or how much yield it will produce up in comparison to real time. Real time means there will be definitely difference between ideal conditions in which that particular crop will be not be able to attended for the fertilizer, for the irrigation, and there will be a difference in the yield. And according to that comparison, there is yield of prediction of the yield. So in, you are asking for that, but in greenhouse, the tomato harvesting is done at the same time. But on open field, the crops which are harvested at the single day, but the technology is also adapting according to the crop which are harvested at regular intervals. But it has been proven in the crop which is harvested at a single go, which are these greenhouse crops which are harvested on the single day. On the day which they are harvested, they can take that data, and for the further forecasting it can be taken. But in potato, onion, cabbage, beans, canola, cereals like maize, wheat, barley, they all are harvested at a single day. So it is easier to collect the data and forecast it and